Hey folks, Tom here. I don't normally do gear reviews. I don't see myself as a gear review type person, but I did want to go over a purchase I recently made, and I was a little disappointed, and I just wanted to kind of lay it out for you and let you know what my experience was, and maybe you'll glean some information from it, and maybe you won't. So I'm going to try and do this gear review. It's kind of on the fly. So pardon the unscriptedness, but let's get right to it. So what it boils down to is what I have here is my Leatherman Surge that was given to me I guess maybe 2 Christmases ago, or maybe even just a Christmas. No, it was 2 Christmases ago from my in-laws. Very cool present. I absolutely appreciate it. I wear it every single day, and it certainly comes in use. And then a Phoenix LD10. I carried around the LD20 for a while. It was a little big and bulky. I found this to be definitely a smaller alternative, and I haven't had any complaints about the performance. So after some time of sitting in chairs at work and things and hanging my Leatherman up on some stuff, the belt loop is getting a little loose. You can see here. And the tool started flopping around a bit. So, after seeing Cody on Wrangler Barn, his YouTube page, or WranglerStar now, sorry, he used to be Wrangler Barn, but now he's WranglerStar. He did some Leatherman tool review stuff, and it got me thinking. So I went out to their webpage. He mentioned that he had purchased some extra accessories. So it got the wheels spinning in my head, and I thought, well, maybe he had gone into the local store. I guess they have a retail area there. So, what they had for him helped to solve his problem. So, like I said, it got the wheel spinning. So I went to the website. I don't live in Oregon, and took a look around and found some things that I thought might solve my problem. Ideally, what I was looking for was a new sheath. Some of the things that Cody had brought up, and some of the extra tools that he had picked up that he thought would do him some good out in the field. And I was also looking for a way to carry the Phoenix LD10 as a component of this whole kit here together, to put the two together, because currently I have to wear cargo pants, and the Phoenix LD10 always gets clipped into one of the leg pockets. It's not comfortable to wear in the the hands pocket part up at your waist. So I hang it in the leg pocket, and I always know it's there. I can feel its presence, and so I thought it would just be nice to be able to pair these two, strap it to my belt, and call it done. So I made 2 purchases. Enter the bit driver extender in silver, but that's not really important. And then the premium leather and nylon sheath number 2 off of the website for $14 and a mere $8. So I thought, it mentioned that it's got these 2 side pockets on either side here, and I thought, cool, I'd get some use out of those. I can carry the bit driver and the side there, and maybe even clip the flashlight onto the other side and call it done. Upon receiving it, I opened it up. I guess I should put these right here. I opened it up and found that it's got a small pocket here, which I thought was really, really cool. So then I tried to put all this stuff together. And what that is the Leatherman Surge. The little pocket that I have that's in here, that's taken quite a beating from putting tools inside and out. This extra little pocket. So this it's got drainage in the bottom. But so this all has to transfer over to this now. And how does that work? Well, the Leatherman fits in there kind of okay. Honestly, it's a little floppy and a little, actually, it's a little on the top heavy side. It feels like it could easily just kind of slide right out. The button, that straps it in nicely. Really not much of a complaint there. But then I started to try and add all of the other stuff. So where does this go? This used to have a designated slit that it went down into behind here, but now it's just the open pocket. And so it's more likely to get in the way when I'm trying to put the tool back in. It can be a little fumbly. The top folding over there, that's just not acceptable. So I thought, well, cool, I'll put it in the front. So now that goes in the front pocket, Leatherman goes in the back. But that's just it's sloppy. There's just extra stuff hanging over there. I don't know quite how to describe it, but I'm not happy with that. It was nicer when it was behind it and really out of the way. If the top bends over just a little bit, that's no big deal. But in the front, it's way more intrusive. So you think, well, get rid of this silly little pocket here, right? And take your, what would normally be the nail file, not nail file, but some kind of a, they call it a diamond file, because of, I guess, the diamond pattern on it, or the saw, and place it in the pocket here. Well, that would be great, except for it has a hole in the bottom. So at some point, this is liable to slide out and just fall. So you think, well, stick it in the side pockets. Well, guess what? These have holes in them too. These are bottomless. So my thought of, hey, if this has a pocket in the side here, I can carry the bit extender in there, is not going to work either, because it's bottomless, and honestly, I'm not putting much pressure on it, and the bit driver extender is just falling right out. It can't go in the front, which is a better, tighter fit. However, I could see that holding it in place. However, now that gets in the way, maybe with some use, but you can see the button to close it is not going to line up. So the leather's really got to get worn in before there's any chance, and I'm pulling on this kind of hard, there's any chance of that button ever lining up. So although it wasn't much money, 14 bucks and 8 bucks for each of these two things, I'm really disappointed in this sheath, this holster, holder, whatever you want to call it. It looks nice. It's, looks like a more ergonomic design. As far as the strap goes, you could come up through the bottom, I guess, for, I don't know, like a Molly style or something, if you wanted to attach it to your the straps on your backpack. You can either go through the side or through the top. Really, I'm not pleased with the way the Leatherman sits in there. It just feels a lot more loose and wobbly. The pockets, all three pockets, the side, two sides, and the front are bottomless. It's a miss for me the whole way. I'm just not pleased with it. I really had hoped for something better, and it's not going to work out. Oh, and to get to the Phoenix LD10, carrying that on the side, if this was, since these pockets here are these tiny little pockets, maybe to hold the pen is about the only good thing they'd be good for. I can't fit the flashlight inside, and because they're elastic, if I were to go and try and, if I had this strapped to me and I had the clip and was trying to just shove it down and get it to lock into place and stay there, because it's elastic, it gives and wants to flop away and won't allow the clip to just snugly go right down onto it. So that's not going to work either. So really, it's this holder is just a complete miss all around. And for 8 bucks, I guess you get what you pay for, and it's totally useless to me. So that's out of the picture. So at this point, I'm back to just carrying the accessories in here. This will go back into the interior pocket on the original holster that I have, carrier, whatever the heck you want to call it. Leatherman, nice, super tight fit down inside there, really secures it well. The bit driver extender, I guess this is a little more of a snug fit, honestly. I don't know, you know, that's there's a lot more elastic here than I think there is over there, and it just feels overall like a tighter fit. That would probably stay, you know, with a lot of walking, or even with the way that it's offset here. If I were to push this, let me see. I'm discovering this actually as I do this review. If I were to settle this down inside there, if it falls, it's got the leather down here that will actually catch it and prevent it from completely falling out and hitting the floor. So I'm, you know, that's actually a good home for it. And then this I'll continue to wear on my cargo pocket, you know, on the pants or shorts or whatever I've got. So that's that. Like I said, it's just kind of an impromptu review. Total miss on the Leatherman Premium Leather and Nylon Sheath 2 off the website for $8. I'm just going to have to stick with the original. See if I can find someone who does a little bit of leather working, maybe that can tighten this up for me. Just a tad. Maybe throw a stitch or something across there and just tighten up the belt loop. And the flashlight will continue to just be a separate part of the setup. So there you have it. Like I said, just I wanted to do a quick little video, express some thoughts and ideas. I apologize it's not super organized, but yeah, so there you have it. I still absolutely love the hell out of the Leatherman itself. The tool is worth its weight. I use it a lot. It comes out at least 2 or 3 times every single day, and I love it. Thank you to my in-laws, and it's a good thing. The blade's super duper sharp, and yeah. So I'll end here. Don't waste your money on this piece of crap. Stick with the original. Have a good one. See you next time.